Consider me to be your brutal opinion giver on all Instagram famous fashion brands. Hey guys, it's Ifeyinwa. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another deep dive review into Adanola. If you're excited about this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and let's just jump right into it because I have so much to say. If you missed my first one on Because of Alice, I will link it in the cards for you. But today we're talking all about Adanola. So Adanola is a brand that I was very, very excited to try because similarly to Because of Alice, I had heard a lot of influencers talk about it, but I couldn't really find that many reviews online that were not sponsored. So consider me to be your brutal opinion giver on all Instagram famous fashion brands. Now I guess it's time to mainly talk about the aesthetic of the brand and why I was drawn to it in the first place. So for me, I think one good thing that Adanola does well is they bridge the gap between people that like athleisure but like neutral colors, because I think a lot of times in this athleisure space, at least in like workout clothes, right, you're seeing lots of like neon colors, lots of bright colors, which is fine, but it's not really for me personally. And you also see a lot of like garish logos. Like, this is one thing that I really need people to understand. Like, I don't want to wear a top that says Adidas all across it. Like, I think it might be too dark. Yeah, it's a little dark. Let me move closer. One thing I think Adanola does well is they have very minimal branding. So the minimal branding, the neutral colorways, I love it. I love almost every single color that they have in stock. So let's start off with the website. So Adanola, like most Instagram brands, is a website only brand. You have to purchase it online. I have, however, seen that they recently had a pop-up shop in central London that I would have loved to go to, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. As far as websites go, I think the Adanola website could be a bit better. I didn't really like the shopping experience on their website. If you think about how most websites work, once you put in your size, it'll tell you, okay, it's available in these colorways. With Adanola, you have to go to each color and then put in your size manually to see whether it's in stock or not. And for me, that's annoying. So it took a really long time having to do that every single time I wanted to see if they had my size in a particular colorway. The other thing I didn't like about the website was that a lot of their stuff is out of stock. So with Adanola, it's kind of one of those things where if you want something and you see that something is in size in your stock, if something you want is in stock, in your size, you just have to buy it because it can go like that. And it's not one of those websites where once you put something to your cart, it's yours for an hour. So there were so many times where I would put something in my cart and then by the time I was ready to check out, it had sold out. That happened to me twice and I was very upset. So it's definitely like Zara in that way, where if they have your size in something, just buy it. One good thing about their website though is that they have those like restock notifications. So once you get a notification that something has come back in stock, you have to move quickly because chances are that if it's a really high in demand item, it might go out of stock. So that was my experience with the website and ordering on the website. I was shopping for leggings and sports bras and hoodies. Those were the three things I was mainly interested in. Their leggings come in two different lengths. So you can get 7/8, which is their regular length, or their tall length. I think it ranges from extra, extra small all the way up to extra, extra large. So I ended up placing 2 orders from Adanola. The first time I placed my order, I wanted to just test out sizes. So I got leggings in various sizes, hoodies in various sizes, and I got their tops in various sizes. I think their leggings stretch a lot, so I think they're pretty generous. If you're in between sizes, you can either size up or size down. In the end, I ended up feeling the most comfortable in their large size and in the tall length. Having said that, I was able to fit in the medium and I was able to fit in the extra large and I was able to fit in both lengths. I think for me, what I noticed with the large as opposed to the medium was that the large, I guess it rolled down a bit less. I feel like it felt a bit more secure on my waist. So that's why I like the large better than the medium. And then with the length, I'm 5'8". I think they recommend the tall for anyone 5'7" and over. Honestly, it's a little long for me, but again, I like to wear my leggings really high waist, so the longer length gives me that flexibility. But for me, I could shop in any length, which is another reason why I find the way their website works to be annoying. Because if I put in, I don't know, the color desert beige and I click 7/8 length and I click large, if it's out of stock, I have to go back to desert beige 7/8 length and click medium. Like, it doesn't just let me change one parameter. Like, they need to sort that out because it does make it a little frustrating trying to shop on their website. With the sports bras, I got the tank top bra. I don't know if this runs across all of their bras, but the tank tops in particular run very small. So many reviews that I watched said the same thing. I will say size up 2 sizes because I just sized up 1, and even with the 1 it was still too small. So in most sorts of like sports bra tops, I will get medium. I had to get an extra large. So the larges, I had a lot of like boob fat. It felt really constricting. So I ended up getting the extra large, which fits really good around the bust, but it's a little bit big around the waist, but I'd rather it be that than it be too tight. I really like the tank top cut because it doesn't really give me sportswear. I think you could wear that underneath a normal top. You could wear that with like a jeans and go out about your business. So I like that. It doesn't look too sporty. Having said that, I haven't tried other cuts, so I don't know if it'll be the same, but that's worth mentioning. So with the hoodies, this one style, and I got it in an extra large in the green and in a large in the coffee bean color. Both sizes, honestly, you'll see the cutaways. It really just depends on like what your vibe is that day, to be honest. So I don't know if that helps. But again, I think that their clothes are pretty true to size. The only thing I think you need to size up in are their tops. I can't really speak too much to fabric compositions because everything really, especially when it comes to like athleisure, is like stuff like polyester and spandex. However, the hoodies were 100% cotton. So when it comes to like price points, I think Adanola's like bang in the middle of the athleisure market. They're pretty much on par with what you would spend at a Gymshark or a Tala, for instance. I guess one selling point for them is that they're able to kind of cross over between gym wear and casual wear that you can wear out and about. Now that I've actually tried the Adanola clothes and I've washed them, like I've actually decided to take my time with this review. Everything I've had, I've washed a couple times, so I can attest to the fact that their quality is actually really, really good. So initially when you kind of see those prices, it can kind of be like, ooh, this is a lot of money, but I do think that the quality is worth it. So let's talk about shipping and delivery. So with Adanola, in order to get free shipping, you have to spend £75 and above. However, once you use any sort of discount code, you can't get the free shipping. I think that's really annoying, and I don't know why they haven't fixed that. Like so many other websites will give you the option to like automatically qualify for free shipping once you've spent a certain amount. But with Adanola, you have to actually put in a discount code. So most websites don't let you use more than one discount code. So with that, you almost have to decide whether it's worth getting 10% off your entire order, for instance, or getting free shipping. You shouldn't have to make that choice. I think it's a bit ridiculous when you're spending, in my case, £200 on a website and you have to pay for delivery. Like, I definitely think that's something that Adanola needs to work on. So yeah, that's my little rant. Having said that, my first order came in like 4 days, and I think my second order came in 2. My first order did take, I think, a day or 2 longer than it was supposed to. But if I remember correctly, I think there was either like a strike or a public holiday or something like that. My second order came really quickly, so it was fine. I really like the way Adanola packages their stuff. Like everything is recyclable, compostable. I don't know if I still have the mailers. Oh, I think I threw them away. Oh, and I think I've deleted the footage. Yeah, I actually had kept the mailers to show you guys, but the first time I filmed this video, I didn't like it, so I don't have that footage. But anyway, everything comes in like a compostable mailer, so it's not plastic, which is great. And then your order's shipped in a plain brown envelope. So from that perspective, they've done really well. Like no wastage, no like plastic that you don't need. Really refreshing to see. You don't get free returns, which is another thing. With Adanola, you have to pay to ship it back to them. The only way you can get a free return is if you decide to do an exchange, and that's obviously not a return, that's an exchange. But if you want your money back, I think you have to pay to ship it back to them. At least that was the policy when I sent it back to them. However, because I had 2 orders, I just waited until the 2 came together and then I shipped them back to them in one. So I didn't have to pay like 2 separate shipping labels, which kind of made me feel a bit better. I found their return process a little cumbersome because you go on the website, you request for a return authorization, they give it to you, but then they don't give you like a QR code. So you have to then go to the post office and physically like buy a stamp and send it back to them. Luckily, I didn't have that much stuff, but if you had a really heavy order, that could be really expensive to send back. So on that end, I think they could definitely tidy things up a bit. So what is my overall opinion on Adanola? Would I order from them again? Absolutely, yes. I love the style of their stuff. I love the quality of their stuff. I love that it's not one of those brands that's like instantly recognizable like a Nike or whatever. Even though the price point's up there, I like that it's kind of like almost like a cool girl brand. Like I'm all for stuff like that. When you compare it to brands like Lululemon, however, it is quite affordable. When you compare it to brands like Gymshark, like I said earlier, it's pretty much on par. So it's just a matter of you like deciding where you're comfortable to spend your money. I have 2 other colorways that I definitely want to get more of. I really like their mocha brown color. That's the color that I've had in my cart that's ended up getting sold out quite a few times, so I'm really upset about that. I want to get that, and I also really want to get their desert beige color. Those are the 2 colors that I want to get, and I think that will close out my collection. I don't think Adanola is the kind of brand that I would shop from like all willy-nilly, to be very honest, but it's really good, comfortable clothes to just wear on a day-to-day, to wear if I need to run errands. And I think it works really well for days where maybe you have a workout later in the day and you want to run errands during the day. Like that transition, like if you know you're going to the gym and going out from there or vice versa, this is honestly my go-to for anything that involves physical activity that's not like a hardcore training day at the gym. I've worn Adanola sets to the gym on like high intensity days. I've worn them to go on walks. I've worn them just to like go about and run my errands, and they're my least favorite in the gym. I don't think that their leggings are suited for high intensity workouts, like for lift days. I got sweat marks even on my dark brown leggings, which I was not expecting. They feel extremely comfortable. They feel like you're not wearing anything, which is great for things like yoga or going on a walk or just running errands. But yeah, they're not the best for the gym, in my humble opinion. I personally prefer leggings that have a little bit more compression, and I need that fabric to be sweat proof. And the fact that I literally had that like exaggerated V that you get when your like crotch is sweating, it's very awkward, and I don't expect to get that with dark colors. So yeah. With the actual tops, I would say that they're medium compression. I think that they're very comfortable, and the good thing about the tops is I think that they will double up as a fashion top as well, so you don't just have to wear it to the gym or with your Adanola leggings. The set itself, I really think is really comfortable. I like the fact that it kind of covers, if that makes sense. So with me, because I have really high-waisted leggings and the top slightly big for me as well, it's not cropped at all, and I feel most comfortable when I'm not wearing a crop top in the gym. So yeah, I mean, I still want to try the black ones in the gym, but the dark brown coffee bean color, literally, you could see that V, and I was not happy with that whatsoever. What I would love to see from Adanola is an improvement in their website. Free returns would be great. And And I would also like to see a bit more representation on their website. I think that a lot of websites could do better in that area, not just racially, but also size-wise. It would be great to see more diversity in that area. Because one thing I think that websites do that I think is like a whole nother segue, the default will be like a standard size model, and then you kind of have to scroll to see a plus size model. So your first like look over the website, you're not really seeing a lot of diversity, and I think that needs to be fixed. I think as a first instance, it would be good to see people all shapes and sizes, all different colors and shades as a first glance on your website. And they definitely could do a better job with that on their Instagram. So that would be a whole nother topic, but I would love to see more diversity. And even with like the influencers that they team up with, I think that as well could be another area where they could improve on as well. But yes, that is it for me. I'm definitely a fan. I will definitely be continuing to shop from them. And if there are any other brands that you want to see me do a deep dive into, definitely let me know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. Stay blessed, stay safe, and take care. Bye.